Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ex-Cowboys star calls out Jerry Jones for damn lie in new post. The Dallas Cowboys have many plates spinning, but Jerry Jones' latest comments is prompting a strong response from a former player. It is far from the first time that ex-Cowboys wide receiver Dez Bryant has spoken his mind on the organization, and it likely won't be the last. On March 26, Star-Telegram reporter Clarence Hill Jr. shared a photo and quote from an interview with Jones. The Cowboys owner was asked about his feelings on the offseason and gave a positive response. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, "I feel as good any time going into the offseason as I can remember," Hill Jr. wrote on X on March 26. Bryant quoted the post in a response with a four-word response, "That's a damn lie," laughing emoji. Whether Jones is being honest or not isn't for this article to decide, but it's clear that Bryant isn't having it. And almost immediately, Bryant's reply section was filled with Cowboys fans sharing a similar sentiment. Heavy has already covered fans' negative response to former DT Jonathan Hankins' new contract with the Seattle Seahawks. With Bryant also chiming in, it's clear that the general atmosphere around the team is cloudy to say the least. One of the reasons why the energy from fans and media is negative is QB Dak Prescott's situation. Prescott is entering the final deal of his contract, and many expected the QB to sign an extension. But as of March 26, that doesn't appear to be happening. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported that there is little sign of a deal happening before the 2024 season. The hashtag Cowboys and QB Dak Prescott have a mutual understanding of his contract situation, sources say, with no offers from Dallas despite him being in a contract year. Rappaport wrote on X. Owner Jerry Jones said, "We are where we are, locked and loaded for this year. No indication a deal is coming." But for Dallas fans wanting Dak to stick around, the key word in that update is mutual. The Cowboys and Prescott are both seemingly willing to extend the relationship, but now isn't the time. Plus, the Cowboys may genuinely not be able to let Prescott walk either way. The Cowboys have paid Prescott a lot of money, but it's not like those funds are done and behind them. According to ESPN reporter Adam Schefter, the Cowboys have $95 million in dead cap to account for should Prescott leave after the 2024 season. That is an eye-watering number obviously, but the Cowboys can spread it out somewhat. Still, it would be a massive waste to let Prescott walk but still be on the hook for that money. That is part of the reason why analysts expected Dallas to bring him back, in order to avoid that dead cap hit. But while the player and the team have a mutual understanding, Prescott has no tag clause or trade clause. When next offseason rolls around, Dak can leave as he pleases and there's nothing Dallas can do to stop him. With that in mind, the Cowboys better be preparing one of two things, the checkbook or their draft picks. Green Bay Packers expected to commit to $250 million contract. The Green Bay Packers proved to the rest of the NFL that they won't be entering a rebuild phase anytime soon. Jordan Love and the young offense around him were playing as good as any other playoff team in the league by season's end. The Packers went 7-3 in their final 10 games, which included 3 straight wins to end the regular season and a dominant win over the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card round. Now the Packers are looking at a contract that could be north of $50 million per year. According to Tom Silverstein, the Packers are expected to sign a contract with Jordan Love that will be in excess of $50 million per year. This spring, Love is expected to be offered a 4-year contract worth more than $200 million by the Packers, according to Spotrac's latest projections. Spotrac reports the expected new contract will include a $50 million signing bonus, plus nearly $90 million guaranteed at signing, totaling nearly $150 million in almost certain guarantees. The 2023 season marked Love's first as a full-time starter, and he finished with a 64.2% completion percentage. According to Pro Football Reference, he threw for 4,159 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Additionally, Love ran the ball 50 times for 247 yards and 4 touchdowns. Green Bay finished 9-8 under Love and earned a playoff spot with the number 7 seed in the NFC after winning 3 consecutive games to finish out the regular season. During Super Wild Card weekend, Love helped the Packers defeat the Dallas Cowboys with a blowout victory. In the divisional round, the team led the eventual NFC champion San Francisco 49ers by 3 points in the fourth quarter. The average age of the Packers' offense was the youngest in the NFL. In November, he will turn 26 and appears poised to lead the Packers to considerable success over the next decade. Former $242 million star QB floated as Cowboys' potential Dak replacement. Things are getting a bit spicy with the Dallas Cowboys as the team appears to be headed for another contract standoff with Dak Prescott. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reported that a new contract extension is not close, which appears to clear the path for Dak Prescott to test free agency in 2025. As a reminder, Prescott has no franchise tag and no trade clauses in his current deal, which would allow him to be a free agent in 2025. Prior to this most recent news, USA Today's KD Drummond pondered the Cowboys' limited quarterback options if the team is unable to re-sign Prescott. We recently discussed Kyler Murray as a potential trade candidate. The quarterback has limited appeal thanks to his contract, while also not representing a clear upgrade from Prescott. One cheaper option for the Cowboys to consider in 2025 is new Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson. Trey Lance, already in Dallas, is in a group of haven't-yet-established guys along with Justin Fields, who is now in Pittsburgh, Drummond wrote in a March 19, 2024 story titled, "It may be time for Cowboys to focus on 2025, so here's the plan." What if Russell Wilson bounces back with the Steelers? He's a free agent after next year as well. Arizona's Kyler Murray becomes tradable in 2025 with a dead cap hit to the Cardinals of $33 million and $12 million of savings if traded, and he has no guarantee money remaining after that season for the acquiring club. Part of the reason the Cowboys would have few alternative options is not only the limited availability of signal callers, but the dead money the team would be eating if Prescott walks. ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that the Cowboys would have a total dead cap hit of $95 million for Prescott as a result of void years. According to LoneStarLive.com's Joseph Hoyt, the Cowboys would be on the hook for a $45 million dead cap hit in 2025. Prescott, Cooper Rush and Trey Lance are all set to be free agents after this coming season, Hoyt detailed in a March 26 message on X, and because of the voidable years on Prescott's contract, the Cowboys are already looking at a $40 million cap hit for him next year if he leaves. Would be an expensive/empty QB room. The problem with Wilson was more related to the 5-year, $242 million contract the former Pro Bowler was on with the Denver Broncos, rather than simply his play on the field. Wilson signed a 1-year, $1.2 million deal with the Steelers and will once again be a free agent next offseason. The quarterback's play did not match this massive price tag, but Wilson showed an improvement from his first year in Denver. Pro Football Focus awarded Wilson with a respectable 77.5 grade for 2023. Heading into 2025, the question surrounding Wilson is what version of the star a team will be getting. Aside from his price, the one advantage Wilson has on Prescott is playoff success. Wilson has won a championship, played in 2 Super Bowls, and has a 9-7 playoff record. Time will tell if Wilson can recapture any of this postseason magic at 35 years old. While with the Seattle Seahawks, Wilson's agent Mark Rodgers floated the Cowboys as one of 4 teams the quarterback would sign off on as a trade destination in 2021. Wilson has a chance to re-establish himself as an NFL starter in Pittsburgh, which could capture the attention of Dallas. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Russell Wilson? Leave your opinion in the comments.